Howdy y'all, Q here, and today we're going to talk about why you've been playing an instrument for like 10 years and still suck. Let's go.
If you made it this far, welcome to the Q Show. Gonna learn a thing, it's probably in the title.
Today we're going to be talking about building technique purposefully and what that means. So for me, a lot of music in general, being able to hear notes and pretty much like the most foundational stuff of music, I just did not come easily to me. I started playing guitar at 8, and I could tell you it wasn't until like 14 that I can really recall being able to honestly hear what any of that was, like a string being in tune. I don't know if I just didn't know how to practice. Like I was practicing a lot, but just something wasn't clicking. I remember my first guitar teacher on his last day was like, "Hey, is this major or minor?" And I just did not know. And I was like, "Yo, how do I not know?" Like and now that's so painfully obvious, but to kind of demonstrate that. So we're going to talk about how to try and avoid that. The first thing I want to do is address a couple things that like someone just starting out inevitably deals with. When it comes to stuff that requires a level of like muscle memory, I find it's kind of like a bar, and you can only fill it so much. Once that bar is full, it's a wrap until you go to sleep. There's actually an interesting study that hopefully pops up that kind of suggests exactly that. Besides that, it's also important to find really specific, attainable, measurable goals in mind. Just as long as you can set a goal and you can achieve it, that's concrete evidence that you've gotten better. As you practice techniques, definitely pay attention to form. Just be aware you're not using tension. You'll see me play on these videos all the time, and like I'll do like this, my pinky will kind of hang out. It's because I still have tension in my hand. That's bad. It's holding me back. I can't play things as fast because my body is literally fighting against itself. So even if you're not like doing the exact by the book perfect physical form technique, always be aware of tension. Here's a quick test. Try playing a scale. Now try playing it as fast as you can. Like I'll tell you, for me, see my hand gets tenser. So until I resolve that, I'm not getting much faster. So the earlier you get a sense of what that is, the more you can prevent it. Some of this is ingrained for me. The next thing is knowing like when you got it. For me, it's being able to apply the technique in a musical way. So let's say you're learning a new fingerstyle technique. You can't play it as fast as all the other stuff, but you could do something like... To me, that person has gotten the technique down enough. You can still work on it, you can still get better at it, but don't be discouraged. Move on to other things and you'll continue to get better, like, you know, as you continue to play your instrument. Knowing when you've mastered a technique musically is going to be a big thing that separates avoiding the shredder stereotype where like you're playing really fast. And as you're learning techniques, make sure you're not just going like, you're not picking as hard as you can and it's all full of tension and everything kind of sounds the same. If you're playing a scale at a certain speed, you can start quiet and end loud, or start loud and end quiet. Those extra layers of control will add so much to your playing and definitely help you stand out. One of my friends called having a good cadence. So it's like the difference between going like... That's the stuff that's going to separate you from other people, especially. Alright, that's that. Did you find anything about this remotely useful? I will be going over actual techniques in future videos, but I kind of wanted to talk about building the right mindset for improving. I think it's really important, and it will help get on the right path to getting better at whether it be something like guitar or even in techniques like production, mixing, all that stuff. I'd like to give a big shout out to my... But hold up, no, I can't even do it. But it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, check out my Instagram and my Patreon. I will see you next time on the Q Show.